your identification.
What did you say? I'll tighten those restraints. Scavenger scum.
We don't need to see his identification.
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open.
My lord.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sidebar Cantina, the podcast where we talk about Star Wars, pop culture, impending storms, or whatever the fuck we feel like talking about. I'm Mr. Jason Roscom. With me here each and every single week, the Darth Vader to my Palpatine, Dave Martin. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Jason.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just looking up at the thing and looking at it. Looks like I'm being eliminated from something here. I don't know what's going on in the chat.
Neither do I.
I'm immediately.
Oh, you're talking the Masters of the Universe conversation?
I guess is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
All right. Just feel like I was being isolated. That's all.
She did mention that I would really like it, that I
Right.
must watch it, but not you.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe I would just have a deeper appreciation of it.
Maybe.
Anyway, what's going on?
I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Happy to be breathing.
That's a very good thing.
If only, but barely.
Yeah.
Apologies to the greater listening audience if my I forget a lot of this today from talking. The my public service announcement for everyone is wear a fucking mask when you are doing things like sanding, and especially when sanding, I don't know, maybe a door that's probably covered in lead paint.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of self-critiquing.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, it was a 70-year-old door. You took it down to the wood, probably had lead paint. You weren't wearing a mask, even though your wife said, "Hey, you should put on a mask." And I was like, "What do you know, woman?" That's not what I said. But I was in my brain, I'm like, I'm outside. We got fans running. It'll be fine. Well, apparently, weeks later, I can't breathe. Why can't I breathe, Jason? Well, I'll tell you why. Other Jason. Apparently the tiny particulate matter gets into your lungs and it collapses these tiny sacs of
My penis so smooth.
that are in your lungs. I think they're called alveoli.
Uh-huh.
And when they collapse, then you can't, like, when you try and take a full breath, you're not like getting like a full breath. Like, so it feels like you're out of breath a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been feeling like that for weeks.
And this started around the time that you sanded the
I think
door?
sanding the door was definitely part of it.
Okay.
So this sensation is a lot like when we had COVID.
Yeah.
My thing with COVID was like not being able to breathe. Like I had a gorilla sitting on my chest. Like it was very, very difficult to breathe. So this isn't as bad. This is more like a very heavy baby, like on my chest, like an overweight baby,
Right.
like, put down the ding dongs and mom and maybe just like some natural, just titty milk, like just let the baby fucking breathe a little. It just heavy ass baby.
Sure.
On my chest. So it makes it harder to breathe. So yeah, last week I was like, oh, I'm tired of kind of feeling like this. I'm gonna have it checked out.
Yeah.
I go in there and they do an x-ray and like, oh, good news, it's not pneumonia. I'm like, sweet. Bad news, you kind of have this thing. It's not a big deal. Literally, doctor, while on speakerphone with Kathy. It's not a big deal. Just, make sure you take a lot of deep breaths. Like, okay. Sure.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he sent me home with like steroids and antibiotics and all this other shit. So, and I already had the inhaler. So, what is that? What happened?
Oh, I didn't catch what it said.
I don't know, but it was a big red.
Record again. Oh no, are we out of space?
Oh no!
Recording has stopped. It just said it counted an error.
All right, let's. Well, I mean, we have the StreamYard file that we can download, so
Yeah.
we'll deal with this later. But,
Okay.
damn you!
All right.
But regardless, if you catch me breathing heavy or whatever, or if I pass out, that's probably why. So
That actually would be pretty entertaining for the show.
Right.
If you just passed
Just
out
watching.
midstream. Yeah.
Yeah, I should be good. I'm not gonna. There's nothing really to crash into.
No.
Nothing sharp. No
yeah.
sharp edges.
You won't bust your head on anything.
Nah, should be all right.
All right. Cool.
He says that, and then immediately finds the sharp as. Oh, look! Here's this knife that's unfolded. No, not really.
So anyway, what are we talking about today?
Oh, after all that,
Yeah.
Canadian wildfires? No, we're not talking about that.
Fuck Canada.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. We are talking about a continuation of Clone Wars,
Yes.
and we are doing season 6,
Mm-hmm.
episodes 5, 6, and 7.
Yes.
Woo! I got it right. Yeah. Otherwise known to Dave as suffer through episodes 5 and 6 to get to episode 7. Spoiler alert. That's Dave's opinion. But yeah, we're gonna do this 3-episode arc of this Clone Wars, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
I had something for this. I started watching the next series, like the next one in this. Again, spoiler alert. It's like the Jar Jar Binks one, where the Queen says, "I have to have Jar Jar Binks, come to do this thing," and I was like, no, I that's going to be a no for me, Scott. Yeah. So, needless to say, I cut that off. But we got 5, 6, and 7 going for you today, right here, right now.
Yes, we do. And before we get into that or anything else, we should probably take care of some business first. So, should we talk about Patreon?
You talk about Patreon. I wish I could go back here and put together this chair while you were talking about Patreon.
Sorry.
That we have because of our amazing Patreon listeners.
Yeah. We bought 2 new chairs for us. We've been using these same old hand-me-down desk chairs that I picked up on base.
Yep.
12 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. So we finally used some Patreon money to buy us some new, nicer chairs. So
yes,
we just have to assemble them now.
Yes, I took one out of the box. It's
very nice.
Very nice.
Yes, and it's all because of you, our loyal patrons. So we'd like to give a huge shout out to all of our current patrons: Frank Kalevich, Catherine Rennick, Dragon Buddy, Lord Helmet Fire, Nick from Sweet Studios, my wonderful mother-in-law, Patricia Goodstein, Don Solsky, Wally Frogmore, Chantal from Pop My Culture, Helen Martin, Sterling Azier, Nicholas Schaefer, Kristen Roscom, Carly Vickers, Ivo G, Shotgun Mark, Frederick Martin, David Schmuck, Scott and Kim from the Use and Abuse podcast, The Orange and Fett Show, and Kathleen Martin. If you'd like to consider becoming a supporter, you can find us at patreon.com/thesidebarcantina. Thank you again to all of our listeners and supporters. You.
My penis is so smooth.
You are the reason why we do this. Got any sidebar headlines for us?
I don't know. Let's see. Gonna scroll up here to the notes. What we got here? Looks like everyone is enjoying the summer vibes, so nobody is doing anything. And that's it for the sidebar headlines, which checks, honestly. Like, it is very, I am everyone knows of my affinity for summer,
Oh yeah.
and I'm devastated that August is around the corner
Yeah.
because it feels like, oh my god, summer's over. I walked into fucking Costco and they got Halloween shit everywhere,
Mm.
and Halloween's in Home Depot. I'm just like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
No.
I'm not ready. He wasn't ready.
I mean, it's hard to believe that we're fucking almost 8 months into this year as it is.
Right.
Like 2026 has been flying by.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's disturbing. I think every year like is going to be like this
Yeah.
for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. Well, those lives aren't going to be lasting much longer at this rate.
I mean, time is not actually accelerating. I mean, if we break it down, time, it's just our perception of time
Right.
is changing.
But isn't our perception our reality?
Your individual perception is that reality, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is that we should change what our perception of time is.
Okay.
So how do we do that?
I don't know.
Me either. Do we have any cosmologists in the chat that can help us out here?
Yeah. Yeah. We could go find a black hole or some planet with heavy gravity, do some time stretching effects.
You go into the black hole and you never actually, well, I mean, you'd be gone, but to everyone else, if they could see you, you'd never disappear because you'd be on the event horizon. Like
Right.
you would never disappear completely.
So what you have to do is the second, you start coming under the effects of the gravity of the black hole, you just go.
Yeah.
And then anytime anybody looks at you, all they see is that for centuries.
Speaking of fuck you, did you know that on August, I think it's August 5th, there's a Falcon 9, I think it's the second stage of a Falcon 9 that's going to hit the moon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been floating around in space and it's going to hit the moon at like orbital velocity. And it's going to make this like 2 kilometer tall like plume.
Really?
Once it hits. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be like I think it's August 5th at like 2:30 in the morning Eastern. And it's up by the Einstein crater. So it's like
Okay.
right as you see it, it's like right on the edge of like in a full moon. So it's like I'm not used to not having a moon this close to me. Which is a weird thing to say, I guess, but all right, there's BB-8. So if this is a full moon and you're looking at it, like this is you looking up at the full moon, it's like over like here.
So just barely visible.
Up here. But if you've got a good telescope and can get a picture, you probably would see the plume via telescope. You're not going to be able to see it with your naked eye. But
The sacred Jedi.
wow. That was BB-8 firing that one off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's our and Elon, fuck you to the moon. I'm gonna slam some shit into it.
Right. Why not?
Which I don't think it was planned at all. I think it was just like, okay, this where this space junk ended up in this orbit, so it's going to terminate in this particular moment.
Wow.
So
all right.
It'll be cool. It'll be cool if somebody I'm going to try and see it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the chances are I don't have the equipment and or the the light pollution to not see it or to not have light pollution. I have not.
Words, Dave. Use your words.
Pollution, light, bad.
Right.
Have it. So not see well space.
All right. Well, maybe we should move on while Dave recovers from his stroke.
That would be that would be a whole great another like show. Be like cavemen
Oh God.
teach astrophysics. Right? Velocity. Orbit. Make fast.
Mm-hmm.
Go faster. Exit velocity. And have like just a wall, like you're in a cave, like it's a wall, and you're like you try to draw shit.
Sounds like something to do with AI.
Yeah, right. So somebody get on that.
Yeah. So we had the San Diego Comic-Con this last weekend.
We did.
And I was hoping for a little bit more Star Wars reveals, but we didn't really get anything besides Hasbro announcing some new toys.
Right.
Which some of them are pretty cool. Some of the Black Series.
I didn't see any of the toy reveals because my feed was inundated with Spaceballs.
Oh,
all of the Spaceball stuff, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because the whole cast was up there. Rick Moranis showed up.
Yeah,
wearing the dark helmet.
The best part was the timelines that they put up there.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, this time we're gonna have content till 20. What was it, like 24/12 or something?
Right.
Some shit
basically
like that.
Mocking the Marvel Cinematic Universe and
Right.
their big timeline reveals and everything.
Yes. While at a space where Marvel was revealing more timeline bullshit. Which yeah. I feel bad for Marvel people.
Why is that?
I genuinely feel bad. I feel like that I think it's worse for them than it is for Star Wars people with how like the franchise has been kind of jerked around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this, like the reveal of Chris Evans being in this, the next
Doomsday.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr. is going to be in it, and they've already shot their wad for these reveals.
Yeah.
To get people, I think, to go into the theater to see this thing. Are they that desperate at this point? Like, all right, now we're regenerating this.
I mean, they're sitting on a handful of failed movies. I mean, they've had some successes, like Deadpool and Wolverine was a massive success,
right?
But then they've had a couple other movies and TV shows that weren't, that lost them money. So
and then they have Deadpool show up at their reveal, for this thing, and Ryan Reynolds is walking around in the audience, taking pictures, which is just fucking great.
And nobody knew.
Because it was denim.
It
was just a weird, perfectly executed fucking costume, but still weird.
Oh yeah.
Do you think they fucked it around? Like, how when you're going through the con and you have to like they mark your weapons.
You got to check your weapons and everything.
I have to look at the video. I wonder if his stuff was all marked up.
That's a good question. Or if they let him through the celebrity entrance and
right. He's coming through the back door.
Yeah,
as it were.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Walking around with real swords, like
well, just in case anybody blew his cover and he had to,
right, and
fight off some crazy fans
standing in the head or in the line for the head. Just like, wait a minute, you smell like Ryan Reynolds, and he had to go say and stab him,
right? Because that's how that works. So no real news at the San Diego Comic-Con. The week prior, because we haven't recorded in a couple of weeks, we got a little bit of news on The Mandalorian and Grogu's home release.
Right.
It's actually out now to buy and rent on digital.
Right.
And August 25th, which is what I'm looking forward to, is when it comes out on the 4K UHD Blu-ray disc.
Hand job disc.
Yes, and it's got a lot of extras. There's like a Jon Favreau commentary over the movie and a bunch of other stuff. So that's when I'm going to see it next, is when it comes out on UHD, and I'm guessing it'll hit Disney Plus maybe a month after that.
I think I can wait till it hits on Plus.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I don't know. I'm so torn with the whole thing. Like, all right. So here's a real life, like no shit problem.
Okay.
Right? This is like life or death.
All right.
I don't have an OLED TV. I don't have a 4K TV.
Okay.
Am I going to make it? Like, how much longer can I survive on just my
What 1080p?
yeah, my HD whatever.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't think it was a huge gap between the two because there's only so much detail the human eye can perceive.
Right.
Especially when it's fed to us on, LED
Right.
panels
And
all that.
that's what Kate. All right. So in my brain, my daughter Kate had gone to, when she first started going to state college, or going to Penn State, she was a communications major,
Mhm.
and I guess one of her classes was technology, media technology, or whatever. And I forget what event or whatever, but she was talking about the fallacy that is like all these HDs and 4Ks and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
And it kind of stuck with me because I'm like, why would I chase this, what's basically computer generated extra that I'm not actually seeing? Like, I'm not actually seeing this. Like, they're presenting stuff, and yeah, some TV is going to have better color and things like that, but like this whole, like, you keep adding K's, like we're going 4 to 8K and doing
Right.
all this, like, wow, we're going to have like, 32K TVs, and nobody's going to know what the fuck to do with themselves, because like, that, what does that mean?
Right. Because it's like they can only improve so much. And I mean, I think for us still as Gen Xers, the big leap was from the old standard definition
Yeah.
TVs to 1080p. That was such a massive leap in detail in
Yeah.
home movie presentation.
Yeah. And fuck, I have a 65-inch television in my house.
Mhm.
Like, I'm still of, like you said, like, I'm a Gen Xer. Like, the fact that I have a TV that big in my house is like bonkers to me.
Yeah.
Like, I would have never thought. I'm living a lap of luxury with a 65-inch television in my home.
Yeah.
Like, no way I would have thought that was going to be a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, people are fucking throwing away 65-inch televisions to get their fucking 85-inch for $599.
Yeah.
Which isn't 4K. But it's the OLED conversation it's interesting to me, because I need to research it more. I want to. Are they trying to get to where plasma was? To make those televisions so you're actually like, it's closer to something that you're actually seeing. Like, I want to get to a point where if Christopher Nolan's fucking out there filming with 70-inch fucking film,
Mhm.
I want that level of detail for me to be able to sit in my house and my television and see it
Okay.
and understand it. Like, oh, okay, I see the difference of what you did on that film.
Right.
Because I mean, there's some obvious differences between, like, oh, you watch 3 Men and a Baby on DVD, and then watch Revenge of the Sith on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Totally different things, from what you're watching as far as a movie,
Sure.
like DVD quality. But is it enough to make me jump and make that technology leap?
I mean, at this rate, if you're fine with the 1080p TV and you don't feel the need to see things just a little bit clearer with a little bit more detail and a little bit better lighting, then You can probably wait because I know they've got like 8K TVs and
I know it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Like you walk into Costco and and Sam's Club or whatever, and it's just the TVs are like the first thing that you walk into.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my god, look at all these TVs. But I don't know, maybe it's my prescription for my glasses or whatever, but the demo that they're running on a lot of these TVs isn't like the best. Um, it's not the best image that they could be displaying for
Right.
what they're selling.
Now, a lot of that depends on the brand of the TV too, because I've made this mistake and bought like like an off-brand TV, but it was like a 4K or OLED TV.
Right.
But because it wasn't somebody like Samsung or LG,
Right.
the quality was still shit. It was still like watching something on like a 1080p TV or less, So,
Right.
so much of it has to do with the brand of the TV.
Yeah, the chipset that's going to be in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm worried that there's going to be media that I'm actually like missing out on some quality with by not having like the full OLED.
Yeah.
And games that are going to be coming out, because I know fucking Big Sexy, the Xbox X has a lot more graphic capability than I'm displaying.
Sure. Yeah.
And with some of the Star Wars games coming out, like the racing game,
Yeah.
I kind of want to make sure that I'm not jipping myself out of the experience.
Okay. So is this something that you've been actually considering recently, like possibly making that upgrade?
It's been for a few years. I've been like, as this technology has been coming out, I've been like, do I push for it? Do I not? Like, it's fine. I don't, and like while I'm in school, especially, like I'm not doing anything with the fucking TV.
Right.
So it's not really a thing, but like the TVs are so stupid cheap right now. Even the higher brand ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now the one that I want is probably still, over probably $1,500 because I like the Sony Bravias.
Yeah, those are always good quality TVs.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not pining for the new shit, but I feel like I'm a little behind on the times.
Yeah. But I mean, again, it's the leap from 1080p to 4K is not that big, not as much as the leap from the old SD TVs to 1080p was, for sure.
Oh, dude, you want to talk about underperforming too? Like I have this massive monitor at work now, one of these like 45-inch wide curve screens.
Nice.
And it's OLED, and I think it's LG.
Okay.
Super, super nice. Attached to a HP shit box with almost no graphic capability in it whatsoever.
Yeah, I gotta love the military. They go cheap on the computers.
Because and honestly, what do I need it for? Like I'm in Excel 95% of my life, and when I'm not in Excel, I'm in fucking PowerPoint.
Yeah,
or I'm on Teams. So what do I need a super graphic intense computer for? I don't. It's just a shame to fucking not be utilizing this monitor to its best capability.
Yeah. It feels like a waste, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Or I could be at home, like using it like I'm flying a fucking space shuttle.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, you click something.
Okay, now what did I click?
Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on in Star Wars news. Mandalorian and Grogu,
right?
4K UHD coming on August 25th.
Word.
We ready to get into our weeks?
Yes.
All right. Well, first I have one new addition to
the Sacred Jedi.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Like I had to differentiate. He's pointing this way.
Yeah. Plus, it says Black Series in the notes too.
That's a Okay.
So I'm going to the Rebel Scum Con here in just under 2 weeks.
Okay.
And I've already got Black Series figures that I'm going to have signed by a bunch of different people. And I finally got the last one that I need for somebody who's going to be there. And that would be Dedra Miro, played by Denise Go, who is going to be at the Rebel Scum Con this year. I'm really looking forward to meeting her and having her sign. Because she did such a good job in Andor.
Yeah. Yeah, just a great fucking character.
Yeah.
I would want to ask her about all the fucking ISB shit. Like,
yeah.
Like, why? Why don't we have more of that? Like, we had such a good look into that side of it. Like, it's always been assumed that they're out there, but like, why don't we see more of that shit?
Be nice, but who knows? So last Thursday, Kristen and I celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations!
Thank you. 25 years, which is I know you and Kathy have a couple.
Live. Fuck it. Do it live.
I was looking for some applause break, but whatever.
I know you and Kathy have a couple years on us, but we just passed 25, which is a pretty big milestone.
Yeah.
Quarter of a century. It's been a ride,
Yeah, it's a long time sharing space with somebody.
Yeah. And we've been married for over half my life, which is crazy. We decided to take the day and go to Ocean City last Thursday and stayed at a nicer hotel down there overnight.
Okay.
So we were there Thursday and Friday last week, and
nice.
We did a jet ski rental for an hour. So we did that. That was a lot of fun. Then we just hung out on the beach, walked the boardwalk, ate some food.
You were in Ocean City on Thursday?
Yes, this last Thursday. Because I know you and Kathy were there not long before that.
Was it the same week? No, this past Thursday. No, it was the week before. Not this past Thursday. We were there the week prior.
Right.
So we missed the cycle.
Yeah.
Because funny.
I asked Kristen, well, what do you want to do for our 25th? We can go somewhere, do whatever. She's like, I just want to hang out at the beach. I'm like, okay, easy enough. So got us a hotel and we just hung out in Ocean City for a couple days. Just us, no kids. And it was good. It was a good time.
That's awesome.
Yep. And here's to another 25.
Hell yeah.
And before that, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week, I saw the man, the legend, the myth, Weird Al Yankovic in concert.
Yes.
Took my oldest son, Robert, to go see him. And it was an absolute blast. Like, he puts on such a good fucking show. He's getting a little older. He's in his late 60s now, so he's not moving around on stage and doing all kinds of crazy stuff as much as he used to.
Right.
Because I saw a couple of his live shows back in the 90s, but this is the first time I've seen him since. And, a lot of the show's the same. He does a lot of these video montages, like in between songs while they're backstage changing outfits and stuff. They play these videos, and some of it's just so fucking funny.
Right.
I'm sure you've seen like Al TV in the past where he's had like his MTV specials, and he does like an interview with somebody, and he takes interview footage from somebody like Madonna, and then he puts himself on the other side as the guy asking the questions,
right?
And, twists it up a little bit. It's we got a lot of that. Just good shit. And he added a few new members to his band, because before, like, his band was the same band that he's had for decades.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, the same guitarist, same bass player, same drummer, and they added some new singers and instrument players to the band, and they're all 3 women, and one of them was like super young and super hot. And she's up there like playing the guitar, she's doing backing vocals, she's playing another instrument which I can't remember. So I follow her on Instagram now. Can't remember her name off the top of my head. But yeah, so he's got some new blood injected into his set, and
he'll be the Max Headroom head, doing shows. Like, everyone else will be on stage and he'll just be like,
yeah. Now, funny enough, tying this back to Star Wars, before the concert, Rob and I had checked into the Borgata because that's where the show was.
Right.
And we decided, well, we're just going to go eat at the buffet at the Borgata before the show
Right.
started. So we're in line and I see these 3 guys with these like jerseys on and they're all like 501st jerseys.
Okay.
So it was the local New Jersey chapter of the 501st. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. I wonder if they're here for, to see Al's show or something like that. And come to find out, no, they were actually part of Al's show because when he does The Saga Begins, the parody of American Pie,
Right.
They all came out. Like there were like 4 stormtroopers. There was a guy in a Vader costume, guy in Crayola
Right.
costume, and yeah, they came out for his closing because he always closes with The Saga Begins and Yoda. His song Yoda is always the last one that he plays. And
That's awesome.
yeah, he had the 501st people out there, and I'm guessing that's what they do on these tours because
Get the local chapter out there to participate.
Yeah, so that's my theory, and
It's look, there's so many of those chapters around.
mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that I'm sure there's some financial benefit to those chapters that they can push towards their charitable efforts.
Plus,
because they're 501c3s.
Yeah. Plus, they're big nerds like us.
Yeah,
they're probably Weird Al fans. So getting the chance to share the stage with Weird Al during one of his concerts is probably like, don't bother paying me. I'll just do it for free.
Right.
I'll do it for free, chicken.
And I like, as individuals, I don't think they get paid. I think the whole thing is more about the organization get that money than donate it. But saying that, like, I was watching sidebarring to the 501st for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whenever you see them, do you start pining for like, oh, I wish I had my shit together?
Yes, absolutely.
So I could do it.
Yeah, I totally would if I could. But they want you to be able to make your own costumes and do your own stuff, and I'm not that.
There's it's so labor intensive, and I mean, they're not, I don't know if they're listening, but I've seen like some of the books that they have, like for like, okay, here's like the detail that we're trying to screen match.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't agree with some of it. I don't. I just think some of it's just not as good as it could be. But that's a personal opinion. That's not like a knock on the organization at all. Because I'm the guy who's wearing a fucking TIE pilot helmet and a black flight suit.
Right.
It's kind of easy to do that one, but the rest of the stuff it's really hard. Like they expect a lot of you. I'm following people. They're like, oh, follow me on my journey to become a member of the 501st. And there's no way they're not doing it by themselves. They're like other members of the 501st that are helping them like cut the costumes, and like if there's something that like, oh, I have this thing that'll cut this. I'm like, oh, cool. And then like, oh, you need this to cut the visor, and like you have to like be in and have all these specialties to like really be effective for it. So it's like getting your foot in the door first is probably
very hard.
The hard thing. And then you start making a costume, I would think.
Yeah.
But I don't know anybody in the 501st who wants to reach out and give us the lowdown on like what exactly it is that that we would need to do.
Yeah.
To further like that portion of cosplay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer honestly to just buy like a lifelike authentic costume and then just start showing up at events, but I know there's a lot more to it than that. So
yeah, well, for them, but then there's also like there's like the Mando clan or something. That's like
and
they're not as strict with it.
Yeah.
It's like, you can buy a bucket and wear that.
Right. And it's almost like they encourage differentiation in the
Mhm.
costumes and everything, because I've been seeing them popping up at all these cons that I've been going to, and they're starting to have a much bigger presence, the Mandos.
Yeah, because people don't want to. Some people just want to be casually, involved, and they're like, oh, I have some expendable income, and I want to put it towards this, but I don't want to stress about it.
Yeah.
Um, but saying that, there's part of me that would enjoy the building. I just don't have the time
Right.
to do it.
I just don't think I'd be good at it.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of disposable income, the downsizing of a lot of my personal belongings has, commenced, and I sold almost all of my magic cards last week,
Wow.
and I got a significant more amount than I was expecting.
Wow.
Several $1,000s, and I'm using that, well, to do something that I've been wanting to do since our days of flying, and that's take Kristen to Hawaii.
Nice.
So I booked us a trip to Hawaii in January.
Perfect.
And we're staying at the Outrigger Waikiki.
Nice.
So, because we've been holed up there before,
Mhm.
on old work trips, and it's like a perfect spot. It's right there on the beach. You got Duke's right downstairs.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a perfect location, and the rooms are really nice. So I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna stay at the Outrigger, and yeah, we're going to Waikiki. Kristen's never been to Hawaii, so
Oh,
Yeah.
she's gonna love it.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
yeah. So getting to go and do that without a bunch of dudes with me.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It honestly, it's weird. Like going to uh a lot of the really familiar places,
Mhm.
like walking around down in downtown Waikiki,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, we're going to this restaurant or this bar or walking past this thing. I'm like, this is just strange. Like, it's just us two,
Yeah.
and there's not some really belligerent maintenance guy, or some overly served fucking pilot
Yeah.
that's making a nuisance of himself. It's, you're able to actually enjoy it
Yeah.
and go to like, oh, let's see this sit down restaurant, and not we can just sit here and enjoy it and not worry about like, okay, everyone's getting antsy and move to the next thing. Let's fucking go.
Mhm.
Actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a different experience, but you'll appreciate it.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. So you'll be hearing more about that as it gets closer to January.
It's awesome.
Um, and that's really it for my week. Um, yeah. Not a whole lot else going on in Jason world. So what's been going on with Dave?
Oh, aside from Dave being sick, not a whole lot. Um, which sucks because I feel like I'm sick all the time. Which
Really?
it's
And does this go beyond the lung issues that you're currently having?
well, my stupid knee is still fucked. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just falling apart, and it's very discouraging.
Mm,
Especially in the summertime because I like to be active,
right. Yeah.
and not being active is it's not my position A.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. Um, but summer's not over yet. I'm trying really, really hard to be positive about it. It's gonna be the worst ever. I'm so bad at being positive, especially about when summer's over.
Right.
Um, but yeah, since we've taped, I'm trying to think. We talked about just did Kathy and my staycation stuff. Did we talk about any of that?
Don't know.
I don't remember either. Probably should look at the old notes.
Right.
But that's if Dave actually typed something into the notes for his week, which, that actually makes it relevant, to actually keep the notes, right? It's like
It does help.
I just looked up and saw a little girl asking about Ocean City, New Jersey or Maryland.
Oh, New
Like
Jersey.
like
And no, she's not the first person to ask me that too. Like
I
a lot of people at work would ask me, "Oh, is it New Jersey or Maryland?" And like, no, New Jersey.
like why why you know what? Never mind.
I don't know. How far is it from here?
Ocean City, Maryland?
Yeah.
It's not that far. It's like uh 2.5 hours.
Okay. Well, maybe it's a really nice place.
It's the same.
Is it?
Yeah. If it's more spread out.
Mm.
Like we went down there. I don't know. Like it's just the difference between Ocean City, New Jersey and Ocean City, Maryland is that Ocean City, New Jersey is like you come onto the island, it's a dry island, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
The it's very like family friendly. So
Yeah.
like you're not gonna have these huge like bum rushes of misfits and ne'er-do-wells that are kind of creating problems on the boardwalk and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's super clean. Beach is free for military. Uh, I have my annual pass. I go down there and get every year. And it's just more. I don't know. It's just cozy,
Yeah.
right? I didn't grow up going to Ocean City. Like I went to Ocean City, but it wasn't like my primary beach. Like I was like an Avalon, Seattle City guy, which is like the next beaches down.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a thing against Ocean City. We only went up there. That was like boardwalk light because if we really wanted to go down and have fun, like especially as teenagers, like the Ocean City, New Jersey was like, all right, this is like families are there.
Yeah.
Where you go down to Wildwood and it's like, oh, we're gonna go the giant beach and the giant fucking boardwalk and then roller coasters and everything else, and it's just a different experience.
Yeah.
Ocean City, Maryland is like more of the big coastal vacation experience
Mm.
as opposed to a quaint like summer island
Right.
experience.
Which I think I prefer Ocean City, New Jersey for that
Yeah.
reason.
I mean, I've done both, and we actually went down on a recommendation. I forget who. I think somebody that Kathy worked with. We went down on Thanksgiving of all things
Mm.
to there was a place that was recommended that like, oh, you got to stay here and you got to eat at this place for Thanksgiving. We're like, okay, and it was good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but it was a weird vibe. Because shore towns tend to be dead in the off season,
Right.
so there wasn't like because it's so spread out. I'm sure there was probably nice little like places where there was like, oh, there's like an antique store open or something like that,
Mm.
but you had to drive there.
Oh,
You couldn't
just
like
walk.
couldn't just get on the boardwalk and like walk down to everything.
That sucks.
It's just because it's bigger. It's whatever.
Oh, speaking of which, on the boardwalk in Ocean City that I went to, they have a toy store there.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in, and sure enough, they have a Black Series section, and they have a shitload of Black Series figures that I didn't have.
Really?
I'm like, what the fuck? Like some that I didn't even like know were figures.
So which toy store are we talking about?
I don't know. It's about halfway down the boardwalk. Just, I don't know.
It's the one. It's not the one that's attached to the kite store, is it?
I don't think so.
Because there's a really good like if this is going to sound really fucking weird and nerdy, but if you're interested in like kite flying, which down the shore it's perfect because there's always a breeze.
Yeah.
You're always getting that convection air current. So but there's a kite store that's there. It's reasonably priced.
Mhm.
You get all levels of kites that from this store.
Yeah.
It's like you go in there and it's like, oh, this is a kite store. This is what this store is here for. When we used to take the kids down there, we go and we buy kites and we go out and we go fly the kites. It was fun.
Nice.
Flying a kite. Always into flying stuff.
Of course. So anything else for your week?
I don't remember. Honestly, like I said, being sick has been a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I had some fucking ranting that I had stored up, but I don't have the energy for it. Like, honestly, there's God, people are so fucking stupid. But I'll save that for when I have more energy. Like
Okay.
that is a rant that is best saved for later.
Fair enough. All right. Well, then, are we ready to get into the main topic?
I would like to take a small break.
Okay. Actually, I could probably use one too.
Right. I'm just going to take just a wee one.
So smooth.
So smooth.
My penis is so smooth.
We take a wee break,
Mhm.
and then we'll be ready.
All right. That being said, are you going to pull up the?
I will do the thing.
All right. We'll be right back after this very quick word from our sponsors.
Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste, it's a grin, it's a groove, it's a blast. Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste, it's a win, it's a definite blast. Colt 45, shine, loaded with dynamite taste. So grab one, down one, get yourself a round one. Colt 45, malt liquor, Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste.
All right. Just going over the chat to see what I missed. Looks like I'm pretty much caught up. What do I have to talk about? Yeah, big thing I got coming up is Rebel ScumCon. I'm getting autographs from the gal who played Devon in Maul. Denise Go, who was Dejamiro in Andor, Manny Jacinto, who is the Stranger in The Acolyte, Vanessa Marshall, who Dave and I have met before. She's the voice of that female Mandalorian, Rook Cast or Cask. Either way, she's going to be there, and yes, I am going to bring the photobomb picture to have her sign because. That's going to be fun. Like presenting that to her to get a signature. Oh my God, Dave took a step and hurt himself. All right, let me go real quick and then we can get started.
Ah! Existence is pain, everyone. Yeah. Photobomb picture. That's awesome. I don't know why. Oh, well, we didn't have it printed. I'm like, why didn't we have it signed then? Oh, wait, because duh, you have to have it printed. Not everything is instantaneous anymore. Breathing is good. And not breathing is not so good. What is... Yeah, damn it, I didn't put anything. I get my next scraped weekly with metal tools now. That's an interesting way of putting it. Yeah, I'm at a point in my journey where I think I need to either fire all of my doctors or just I don't know, just accept fate. What?
She gets her neck scraped weekly with metal tools now? The hell is that about?
Oh,
Anyway,
sounds painful.
yeah. Getting old sucks.
Yeah, it does. Play us in?
Yeah.
All right. And while that's happening, maybe little girl can tell us exactly what that means.
And we're back. So, Clone Wars season 6,
That's right.
episodes 5, 6, and 7.
Yes,
It's a standalone arc.
it is.
That-
And to be fair, when I first started to watch this, when I sat down to watch it, I was a little like, oh god, it's a fucking Padme adventure.
Mhm.
And I was just a little annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like, I know when we did this, when we started down this like little Clone Wars path, we were doing it because we wanted to like increase our Star Wars knowledge. Because we are Star Wars fans.
Yes. And there are a lot
Weeds.
of people out there who have this love for the Clone Wars.
Yeah. And completely it's well founded.
Yeah.
Not to take anything away from that at all. But I was not in the mood for a Padmame. Yeah, central
Panda Bear, whatever the hell her name is.
central fucking storyline.
Yeah.
But got through it.
Yeah.
I think, like I said kind of earlier in the intro, the 4 plus or 5 plus 6 was worth it for 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my take on it anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it and we'll discuss. So episode 5 starts off. This is called An Old Friend. And it starts with, as you guessed, Padme.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to see the banking clan.
Right.
To, I guess, oversee a deposit that they're supposed to make to the Republic, something to that effect. Now, the banking clan is allegedly a neutral body that loans money to both the Separatists and the Republic.
Switzerland of the galaxy, I guess.
Yeah.
Where all the banks are.
Yeah. And Padme is going down on Palpatine's orders to, oversee a transaction, some bullshit like that.
Right.
And as soon as she gets there and she lands on their landing platform, we get a shot of, hey, it's Embo, the weird bounty hunter from Mandalorian and Grogu.
It's with his, what was I calling him before? Fuck, I can't remember. With his Captain America fucking helmet.
Yeah. Oh, and he has all kinds of uses for that helmet in this episode.
Saucer sledding being one of them.
Yeah. And one of my first questions in this is Padme's got the some of the royal guards with her that are similar to the ones that Palpatine has with like the fucking blue and everything. And I'm curious, do you think these are clones or do you think they're other like normal humans or whatever under there?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, because they didn't speak at all. So there wasn't really a easy way to tell. But I am curious if these like royal guards are clones. Now, obviously, the ones that
Guards.
Palpatine had in Phantom Menace weren't, because clones hadn't been created at that point.
Right.
But anyway, just something that came to mind. And we're reintroduced to this character Clovis. When he comes in, I'm like, I don't remember this guy at all, and I'm not even sure if we saw the episodes.
We did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did. I I remember the name because of Clovis, New Mexico.
Oh, I always
and
think
what a shithole it is.
I always think of Clovis, California, also a shithole.
Right. So anything associated with Clovis, is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Apologies to you, any listener who may be stuck there.
Yeah.
Especially against their will. We're sorry.
But apparently this guy, was with the Republic, and then he betrayed them, joined the Separatists. He's known Padme for years.
Apparently they had a thing.
Yeah. And I guess he somehow came across information, which I'm not sure we even know how exactly he got that. Maybe it was from Dooku. But he came across information that said that the banking clan was, essentially, it's not extort. What is it when you just like shave a bunch off the top and take money?
It's not laundering either.
Yeah. Either way, the members of the
go to federal pound me in the ass prison.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's that called?
Anyway, while you're thinking about that, they these heads of the banking clan, because there's like 5 or 6 guys, and like they make all the decisions with all the money and oversee all the transactions.
They're sitting in a booth, and it's just one of those things. And I know that there's probably some like crossover, for something.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. But sitting in a booth, not 15 yards from the person that's there,
mm-hmm.
and then having your face projected on the OLED screen.
Yeah, giant screen
directly above you.
Right.
So your voice is projected down. Like it, I guess that's a kind of power move I'd expect from a species that is like short.
Yeah.
Like, that has issues with their height.
Right.
But not with a species. Munes are like, I don't know. They're like a species that got stuck in an elevator door. They're just kind of like, they're just tall and straight.
Yeah.
So I don't know why how do they sit in chairs? Like, what do their chairs look like?
I don't know. Gotta have some good lumbar support.
Gotta like that lumbar support.
So
view of other blackness.
So homeboy is trying to tell Padme, like, yeah, there's no money in any of these accounts. These guys have been scraping all of it to embezzlement. Maybe is that what it?
Embezzled sounds. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Padme doesn't trust him at all because of his betrayal of the Republic and everything else. And while they're in, I think they're in like a penthouse in the banking clan building itself.
Right.
They're on a balcony, and of course there's Embo, and he decides to try to shoot up and kill Clovis as he's telling Padme about all of this.
Right. Like, I think that there's conspiracy of everyone being defrauded, and he's like, hang on, I got you lined up here. I got Padme lined up first, but no. Just take the shot.
Yeah.
What?
And he misses, of course.
Of course. Gust of wind or something.
Yeah. So they go to Clovis's home, which I guess he lives on the planet now, the planet of the banking clan, like off.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll find out later why he has this association with the Muns.
Yeah. And they basically make this plan, him and Padme and her handmaiden make this plan to get into the vault to, actually look at the accounts and see how much money is actually in there. And something I noticed too, this, this great vault that they have that's supposed to have all this money in it and everything else. Not a lot of security in this whole place. Like, you would think if this is like the center of, finances in the galaxy, that they would have an armada of fucking armed guards and ships patrolling and everything else.
So I don't know. Maybe there's. We have to assume that there's things there that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Right. I think it was not widely known how much currency and like hard valued like gold and everything else was underneath the World Trade Center until 9/11. Like, people really didn't have any kind of idea. Excuse me. I think sometimes things are just like, oh, this thing is here. There's some moderate security presence. Like, oh, only these certain people are allowed in there. Like, code in, please.
Yeah.
So maybe that's enough for some things. And then giant door.
Yeah.
Obviously it's intimidating. You got a fucking giant door to open.
Yeah. So they make this plan where Padme's handmaiden is going to cause a distraction. They're going to break into the vault. Or actually, I think Padme's going to go into the vault, hook up some like hacking chip to the fucking computers, and do their stuff. Take them out, take them down. They go.
It's good Independence Day reference.
They start the plan. Padme's handmaiden goes to set off a detonator or something on one of their power things, and she gets fucking gunned down by our good friend Embo. So rest in peace to another Padme's handmaiden.
Right.
That's a dangerous job.
Yeah, it is. Like, she's not even fucking like, it's like the Secret Service detail for the former presidents. So like, all right, you don't get as much, protection anymore. So there's not as many handmaidens now.
Right.
And probably only so many that looked like her to begin with.
Yep.
So there's only so many Keira Knightleys that are out there. They're going to be able to take one in the face for you.
Yep.
My penis is so smooth.
That happens the next episode.
Right.
The whole penis in the face.
Yeah.
My penis is so smooth.
And Padme gets in, she hooks up her little device to the banking's computer.
Right.
But as they're leaving, they're like, hold the fuck on. Your handmaiden did that little trick with the power, and you were fucking snooping around in places you shouldn't have been. So you're under arrest. So they take her into custody. Yeah.
Yep.
And who else should the Republic send to get her out? Anakin Skywalker.
Yep.
Who shows up, and they're immediately kind of like bickering a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, like an old married couple.
Right.
Like, I told you not to fucking go on this.
Mm-hmm.
Told you. But look what you did. And look at the trouble you got into.
Yep. And
when a woman doesn't want to be told that they were wrong, they know they were wrong. They don't want to be told that they were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is 25 years of marriage. You get this shit figured out.
Oh yeah.
It takes 24 years, 6 months, 4 days, but
you eventually get there.
Yeah, eventually you get there.
And of course, Anakin's pissed about Clovis's involvement because he knows of their history and everything else. And so Clovis and Padme, I think, are all taking a drive out to Clovis's house when Embo shows up again. And this is when he starts fucking using his stupid hat as a as a snow sled,
right?
Basically,
right.
As he's chasing them and snowboarding down the hill.
So, don't put any of that stuff on me, Clark.
Yeah,
on my sled, Clark. I got this plate in my head. VA put this plate in my head.
Yep. And oh my god, I loved that scene too, where he was like, greasing it up so much and getting it ready, and then that was such a good scene.
And in the original too, where you like every once in a while, like you catch the wire, like that was connected to the saucer.
Oh yeah.
Until like I think later releases they edited the wire out.
Mhm.
But like there's a couple of them where you can just see the wire as it's getting pulled through the thing. And that was my first Walmart experience, seeing the sign for Walmart. I never knew Walmart existed until Christmas Vacation.
You know what? That's probably the same for me now that I think about it.
Because Walmart wasn't
Yeah.
a thing in the Northeast.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we had one in Bakersfield in like the early to mid 90s, I think, but
yeah, I mean, shit, we still had a Woolworth. I mean, I worked at Woolworth in the mid 90s.
yeah.
So Walmart hadn't quite taken over yet.
So Anakin, Padme, and Clovis escape, and Darth Sidious contacts Embo and basically tells him his services are no longer required. He relieves Embo of his duties.
Right. We've accomplished. They get away.
Yeah.
But he says, like, all right, we've accomplished what we have to do.
Yeah.
And you're going to play the episode. Dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm just kind of keeping it up for reference.
My penis so smooth.
Can't miss that one.
Got him. Okay, so the next episode 6, is called The Rise of Clovis. And
my penis so smooth.
And we find out early on that a member of the banking clan is actually working for Sidious.
Right.
He kind of sneaks off and calls fucking Sidious and basically lets him know what's up.
Because of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
And then we go back to Coruscant, where we've got Clovis, Padme, and Anakin going to the Jedi Council. They want to know what the fuck's going on.
Right.
And while they're talking with the Jedi and Palpatine pairs Padme and Clovis up again. Says, you two need to do this investigation, and you need to look into this further. And
right.
Anakin gets fucking pissed.
Right. He's just fueling the flame. Like,
oh yeah.
Right. Just Anakin's just angrily drawn face is just more and more angry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, do it. Do it.
Palpatine's just like, it's a little bit every day.
Yep. Just turning the knob on the hot water heater just a little bit more. Until suddenly it's scalding fucking hot and you don't know how it happened.
Yep. Yoda seemed to sense Anakin's anger because he had a look. He looked at Anakin after after that announcement was made that they're pairing up to do the investigation, and Yoda looked at him and kind of gave him a look. So he knew.
Well, doesn't Yoda says something to him?
Well, I know Obi-Wan does.
Well, Yoda says something to him. I thought he said something to him on the platform where it was like, it talks about the strong emotions. I'm fairly certain it was either right on the platform when they first got there, or maybe it's later on. But Yoda does say something to Anakin.
Yeah.
And then Obi-Wan later, like, is really belligerent about it.
Right. And that happens soon because Anakin and Padme go off on their own, and Anakin's just being like a complete dick.
Right.
He even...
I demand!
Yes.
I demand!
Yeah, he said he demands that she obey him. And I'm like wow. Where did that come from?
I demand. Like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. And of course, she's not going to take that shit.
Yeah, like, what the fuck you demand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the running joke in my house is something... I forget how the conversation went, but I guess this was something with my wife and grandmother had come up, And basically, it ended up with me saying, "Go make me a sandwich." And just what happened after that with the what the fuck did you say? like, go make me a sandwich. Like, no, you don't. Who can get away with that? Actually, do you remember there was a pilot that we flew with. Remember the pink Crocs? That
Yes.
incident, that pilot.
Oh, okay.
So his wife was very subservient.
Mhm.
Like this is when we were still pulling hard alert, and he had a bell
Wow.
in the alert facility.
Wait, was she staying there with him?
So that he could be properly taken care of until like he went to bed. Then she could leave and go take care of the kids.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was insane to see in person. Like when you're sitting at the table and you're like eating and you're just like witnessing this, you're just like it's what I would believe that like if you were in a dramatized thing for human trafficking, like you're like, is this really happening? Like what is happening?
Yeah.
Like, but the bell was just brutal. And he had somebody made a comment about wanting Hooters wings.
Uh-huh.
So he had her go fetch Hooters wings and bring it back to the alert facility.
Is there a Hooters even anywhere near base?
There was. We're talking the early 2000s.
Okay.
There was the one in Cherry Hill.
Okay.
Yeah,
up 38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just as long as it's gone. But yeah, it was incredible to watch. But insane. Like nobody in their right mind. There's like there's in this country,
Yeah.
especially like refer to Eddie Murphy like Eddie,
what have you done for me lately, Eddie?
half. Yeah, there's no way you can get away with that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had a fucking bell.
Jesus Christ.
He had a bell.
That is something.
It was a sight to behold.
Yeah. Anyway,
Pink Crocs.
So not long after this, there's a call between Dooku and Sidious about the banking stuff.
Everything is going as I have foreseen it.
Pretty much. And this is when Obi-Wan confronts Anakin about his emotional outburst,
Right.
during the whole Padme Clovis thing. And he basically tells Anakin, like, he's like, look, I've also had feelings for somebody, my history with Satine. So he's basically admitting that he kind of knows.
Yeah, but see, he doesn't. This is a very like, hey, this is the older brother is being told, go tell your kid brother like that he needs to stop being a fucking idiot.
Mm.
And so he goes in there with a fucking attitude. Right.
Mm.
And he mentioned the Satine thing, but he doesn't actually admit to anything.
True. Yeah.
That he had basically he had feelings for her. That somehow was just like, oh,
yeah.
Right. Like, I don't believe Obi-Wan when he says that the only thing that they had were like some feelings for each other.
Right.
Like he was feeling that fucking.
I think he was fingering her in the back room.
Yeah, he was feeling a lot.
My penis so smooth.
Because you don't go through what he went through, later in these episodes or other episodes. You don't go through all that for some broad that you just caught feelings for.
Right.
That's not how that works. It's not how the Force works. So, yeah. Him rolling in there being all like, yeah, the whole Satine thing, right? Anakin is being Anakin. This is Anakin being Hayden Christensen. Anyway, the actor that was in Clone Wars, the movie,
Yeah.
and that attitude of like I'm here trying to fix things because he was working on that robot
Yeah.
or droid or whatever, and he's trying to like distract himself. Then Obi-Wan comes in there and just starts pissing in his Cheerios. Like, of course he's gonna get more riled up.
Yeah.
Like, Obi-Wan's just an idiot for fucking approaching it the way he did. But this again, Obi-Wan was also not like his bedside manner, we know, is not great. Like
Right.
he doesn't have the like, oh hey, look, this is let me bring you into my council and I'll help you.
Mhm.
Right? He doesn't have that.
No.
He's like the you know, I don't know. He's just not that guy. And this is one of those moments where it just shows it. And it moves you towards the decline in their relationship too.
True.
Because this is like one of those moments where he could have been very like, "Hey, I get it. Right?
Yeah.
I understand. But you have to not show it."
Right.
Right? You have to take that and not show it on your face all the time so everyone can see it. You have to suppress that.
Yeah.
Instead, he was like, "Stop being an idiot, stupid," and then fucking, leaving. "We're not gonna have any problems, are we?" Nah. So, and then fucking leaving.
Right.
Like, just dumb the way he handled it.
Yeah. Yeah. Which just goes to show that Obi-Wan was never ready for having a
Remember how he was as a Padawan too, how like interacting with his peers, he was not very very good at being social.
yeah.
So anyway.
So
But I'm not a Star Wars fan.
no.
Not at all.
This is the point where I wrote in big capital letters, "Really, Padme?" As they're having this business meeting and she's wearing like another like
she shows up in the fucking the black "I'm a senator" fucking
where
outfit.
it's like just the
corset with pushing her tits up.
Yeah, like backless, shoulderless.
Right.
Showing
Making food, pouring wine, and the lights are dim. Like, oh, let me lean in close.
Yeah.
Like putting out all the vibes for homeboy and then get all up like indignant about it.
Mhm.
Like, I'm not saying I'm not look, look. I'm not saying she was asking for it.
No.
What I'm saying is that, come on now. Like, your fucking your boyfriend, your husband rather, who's like this super powerful Jedi who's like has temper issues.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already kind of pissed off and suspicious. The last thing you should be doing is wearing like the tightest shit, unless you're trying to fucking like, you know what, I'm just gonna piss him off. I know Anakin's gonna show up, and I want to be wearing something so slutty that he's just gonna get so mad, and then I'm gonna get mad at him, and he's not gonna be allowed to get mad at me because I'm mad.
Right.
Like, you can't be mad at it if I'm mad. Like, I'm mad, so you can't be mad. Right. So and then she's got this whole thing planned out because girl. Like, she's completely going girl on him.
Yeah.
And then she sets this whole thing up, gets her tits all fucking pushed out, and then fucking Ashton shows up and just decides he's going to fucking like just, all right, fuck you, and just force choke the dude.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, wait a minute. That's no. I expected conflict, not death.
Right.
Like, I underestimated your level of fuck you.
Meanwhile, Palpatine's just sitting there just going, yes.
Excellent. Use your hatred.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could not believe, when she's telling him, "Oh, this is just gonna be professional, we're just gonna have a business meeting."
Right.
And then she shows up wearing that
Let
shit.
me turn down the lights.
Yeah. and then she pours the fucking drink
Right.
and
Clinky with the wine.
Yeah.
The wine glasses, like, oh, here's some pork chops. Like, did you make that food? Did you like go over and prepare it? Did you put on a like
yeah.
I'm telling you, she was she's like, I know Anakin's going to show up. He's going to be all pissed.
Oh yeah.
And I want to see it. I want him to be mad because I'm mad. I want to make him mad, but he can't be mad than I am.
Yeah.
So I don't care how mad he gets because I'm mad. Because girl brain.
Yeah. And then of course, they're arguing with each other and she's pissed at Anakin and she walks away from him. And I don't know if this is just the way they animate her normally, but as she's walking away all sexily, like almost like waving her ass a little bit.
Yep,
And
she's definitely swishing.
And I'm like, what?
She's got the when the fucking cloners,
the Kaminoans. Yeah.
You know how when they're walking they got that like
yeah.
She had like little ass moving.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that was deliberate. 100% that was deliberate. Those fucking animators know what they're doing.
Yep.
Those animators, they decided like they chose violence on that particular one. They were like, okay, we're not going to put so much detail into the faces, but yeah, we're going to get this shape right.
Yeah.
And we're going to animate this properly.
Yeah.
Right? Because the shit that happens next is somebody's going to get their ass beat.
Right.
Great.
And then of course she's going to walk away. She essentially breaks up with him.
Right. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Like, look, it doesn't work that way. It's not how the Force works. Like, fine, go over there. I don't just whatever.
Yeah. And there's a medical droid that's working on Clovis, and come to find out it's also working for Dooku.
Right. I am in the service of Count Dooku. Bloop.
Yep.
And here's a holo disc. Before we get into that part of it, like, is Anakin really a giant pussy? Or was he do you think he was pulling his punches?
Oh yeah, because he could have killed the guy with just one choke and crack of the neck.
Right.
Like he could have.
So did he not? Like, if he's going engaging in fisticuffs,
because
was that just him? Like, this is how he fights,
right? Because Clovis called him out for using the Force and said, right. Even the odds, let's fight hand to hand,
right? And his hand to hand without the Force wasn't great.
Yeah,
like you would think, except for the one time when he like punched his hand. Right, Clovis was getting ready to punch him, and Anakin like hit his hand, like and stop it.
Well, maybe that just goes to the arrogance of Anakin that they talked about in episode 2, where he uses the Force and he knows he can always use the Force and he knows he can always wield the lightsaber and everything, and maybe because of that he never bothered training in actual hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, I mean, no vibroblade, no like inside stuff, inside moves. Obviously, doesn't understand what the high ground is.
Of course not.
So, yeah, I just when the droid goes like, "Oh, no broken bones," I'm like, that seems unlikely.
Yeah,
in a fight like that you wouldn't have something broken unless you were pulling your punches, like severely pulling your punches. But if this is just Anakin, like, all right, like I don't have the Force when it steps out and just like this is him throwing. This is his best effort. It's kind of weak.
Yeah,
just saying. Kind of looked like a little bitch in front of his girl.
Yeah, yeah,
and she wasn't really trying that hard to break it up either.
Oh no,
she was like, "Hey, stop doing that."
Yeah,
and up until the point where Anakin's on top of him, beating him up like he was in fucking The Christmas Story, and Anakin's cursing at him, and then call Tanaka in, which Tanaka is ripped as shit in the fucking in the Clone Wars, on the cartoon, and then Homeboy chooses to lie basically for Anakin. To protect him,
which is interesting. Interesting choice.
Well, how best to manipulate somebody?
True.
Right? Like, now I have this on you.
Yeah.
Right? You could have just said no. I just beat the shit out of him. You know, and I'm going to go take the consequences. That's what he should have done. But instead, now he's got he's got some blackmail fuel.
Yeah. And of course, right after this, they basically pull the plug on the banking clan. They reveal that they've been stealing money and everything, and they get taken out of power, and he gets nominated as the new leader of the banking clan,
Right.
by the Senate, which still had to be approved by the separatists, which we'll get into next episode.
So the other thing that we find out, Padme's seducing fucking Clovis.
Mhm.
Clovis gets into his fucking backstory with being adopted by the Muns,
Right.
and that's why he's like he was able to climb to this like seat in power. Just because like, oh, I was one of the banking clan kids, and my dad was one of his servants, and I got adopted, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that doesn't seem likely.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess.
I mean, they seem to accept him, pretty easily into their organization.
Yeah. Well, they're also being like manipulated by Dooku and Palpatine.
Yeah. So we get into the 7th episode, Crisis at the Heart, and a massive Republic armada just arrives at the banking clans. I can't remember what the name of that planet was. Sorry.
Suna something. Suna Sinai.
Oh, Scipio.
I was so close.
Yeah. I was way off. So they arrive as they're, escorting the Padme and fucking Clovis to meet with the separatist senator, who's going to work with Padme to witness the changeover of the the leading of the banking clan.
Right. This wasn't a huge armada for the Republic. This was
okay, it was a fleet of ships, but I guess it wasn't an armada, but it was a lot.
This was not the Republic presence that comes later.
Yeah.
Excuse me. When that comes later.
Yeah.
When other things happen. But for this one, it's Commander, oh fuck, I forgot his name. This clone commander in the red armor.
Yeah.
Dude went out fucking like a boss.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Shit, it was just in this episode. Foreskin,
yes.
Oh, something like that. Anyway, yeah, they're coming for the exchange of power. How you doing? Hey, all you guards, you're waiting outside because only the chosen ones can fucking come in here and look at the screens of the people. Do you think they simulcast that since it's on the screens? Do you think those screens are like simulcast out to like the public?
It's a good question. Like, is there a public? Because again, this doesn't seem like the most habitable world out there. It's very snowy, very icy. You only really see their main city,
right?
Like, I don't know. Probably not, because they're so secret about everything. Why would they want to, broadcast, their inner business?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it could be their version of C-SPAN.
Yeah.
Moon TV, where you just got like the screens of whoever's talking.
Yeah.
And it's the next screen. And it's the next screen. And like, oh, who is that guy? Like, he doesn't have a long, narrow face.
And as soon as Clovis gets nominated, he's sitting in the big fucking office with, just this massive, unnecessary, like dwelling that they've given to him. He's sitting at a massive desk and he's just chilling. And then all of a sudden, boom, Dooku fucking calls in.
Like, hello, remember me?
Yeah. Remember, you work for me. And he essentially convinces Clovis to raise the Republic's interest rates.
You'll do it.
Yeah.
And you'll pretend like it was your idea.
Yeah.
And it was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Credits will do fine.
Yep. And so he does that. And of course, the Republic gets pissed. But before that, separatist forces then arrive at Scipio. And there's a pretty big battle that, happens after that. And
yeah, that's when they take out Commander Foreskin.
yeah.
God damn it. What is the dude's name? Where is my cursor? Seriously.
But anyway, big battle commences. Dooku is actually with the separatists.
Yep.
And he captures Padme while the fucking Republic is debating in the Senate. They're like, oh, interest rates, and maybe we need to take over the banking clans or something ourselves.
We need another point in the interest rate.
Yep.
It's so funny. It's one of those episodes or one of those arcs where it's like, oh God, this benign war profiteering thing that in 2000, when this come out, 2011,
probably.
In 2011 was probably still relevant, for where we were fighting, and today still relevant.
Yeah,
sadly, but yeah, this war profiteering theme, as it were, is just kind of universal.
Yeah,
that's annoying.
Though they took it way too far, I think, in The Last Jedi. But
well, obviously, obviously.
But anyway, and yeah, Dooku at one point also like uses the Force and forces Padme to shoot the Separatist senator.
Right. There's blood on your hands now, bitch.
Yep. And yeah, after that, the Senate then votes to invade Scipio, and that's when the rest of the Republic shows up.
They all jump in. And then Dooku jumps out.
Yeah, and they basically call for a retreat. Because again, this battle wasn't part of the plan. It's it was to get Clovis to do some things, to basically have him lose or have his confidence lost in the Senate.
And to be the fall guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. Because he falls.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. He falls to his death.
Yeah. Because basically Anakin is forced to make a do you ever see that movie The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin? This was right after Home Alone or Home Alone 2 or something like that. Macaulay Culkin and what's his name? The fucking Hobbit. Frodo. The fuck is that actor's name? God damn it, why is it not coming to me? Anyway,
glad it's not just me, it happens too.
Yeah, so Home Alone and Frodo are like cousins, and there's this spoiler alert for this 35-year-old movie, where it's seen where the mother of biological mother of Home Alone is holding on to him and Frodo, and she has to they're both slipping, and she has to make a choice, and she drops her son fucking Home Alone and grabs and saves Frodo because Home Alone was like a little shitbag the whole movie. So anyway, Anakin's in a similar situation, but the choice is a lot easier.
Right.
Do I save Padme or do I save this fucking?
Well, and the choice is made for him because Homeboy let go.
True.
So it wasn't.
But there's no way Anakin was gonna, keep hold of him. If he had to let go of him to save Padme, he was going to do it.
Why didn't he use the Force?
Oh, it's a good question.
Why didn't he use the Force? He could have come on, dude. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. everybody knew. like what was preventing you from catching the person? Like, you're just not, maybe don't have that ability yet, or
Yeah.
maybe it's a facet of the Force that he just doesn't have.
Isn't that what happened in the Acolyte too? When fucking homeboy went into that room that the bridge was falling and grabbed both of the twins, and he could only save one, like because he like didn't that happen in that also? Something
like that.
yeah.
It's
So
like,
I have to save Osha.
God damn.
Anyway, so yeah, homie,
things that annoy you in the Star Wars universe for 500, Bob.
people who annoy you. So yeah, Anakin and Padme make up, of course, and Palpatine now is in charge of the banks because he says, they can't be trusted anybody else right now. So the Republic, meaning me, are going to take over the banks and handle that until we can come up with a better.
Right. I will gladly give back the banks.
Yeah. And as Padme's in the Senate chambers and Palpatine's, making this announcement, she's kind of realizing like,
I'll give back the banks.
She's realizing she fucked up.
Yeah. You done fucked up, Ron.
Yep.
You let your fucking your hotness for wanting Clovis interfere with your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Got your boyfriend all upset, your husband all upset at you.
Yep.
For it, knowing he was right, using your girl brain, making him jealous. Now you got into all this other fucking shit.
Yep. And
It's all your fault. It's all. Hey, by the way, we know this entire thing is her fault. The whole fucking all of it is her fault. Episodes 1 through 1 through 6 for sure.
Right.
All Padme's fault.
Okay, I could see that to an extent. Sure.
It's her fault.
Yeah.
It's all about a broad.
Yeah.
Like this entire thing. It's one of those things where I think I said it when we weren't doing the show or anything yet, but I probably said it before. After episode 3, my overwhelming feeling after episode 3 was over was this whole fucking thing was about a fucking broad. All of it was about a fucking broad. Like the broad that died giving childbirth. It was all her fucking fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
If she could have fucking put on a goddamn robe and not some fucking sexy ass outfit to tease the teenager out of his fucking man juice and get pregnant.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But again, it was all part of Palpatine's plan.
Right.
He's the one who paired them up during episode 2.
Yep. Elijah Wood,
Thank you.
Lunar Girl, in the chat for the win.
Yeah. And it's
the clone commander was Thorn.
Okay.
Not Foreskin.
You were close though.
I was close. I'll give myself 10 points for that one.
And now this makes me wonder too, was this arc, Palpatine taking over the banks, what it signals the coming end of the Clone Wars? Because if the Separatists get cut off from money, then how the fuck are they going to continue the war effort? And, I kind of wonder if, because they lost, lost access to the money, that they decide to do something desperate and go to try to kidnap Palpatine from Coruscant.
Oh, yeah.
And then that leads to the finale of the Clone Wars. So
that's it. I like that theory.
Yeah. Because this is season 6. That's, there's a season 7 of Clone Wars, but it takes place over a very short period of time.
Right.
So who knows? Who knows? Maybe this was the beginning of the end of the Clone Wars and the Separatists.
That's really interesting way to think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, just a theory, but
I like it.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it for these episodes. They were all right. You know, seeing jealous Anakin was kind of annoying. Padme doing manipulative Padme things.
Right. So here's the saving grace for what I thought for these 3 episodes. There were scenes in the 7th episode that the space battle scenes and like just the big pull away shots, even some of the the action with the ground forces, like there was just a lot of really, really good there's no 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 diet, no diatribe, no
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
No, apparently not. Yet. Fuck. Anyway, no monologue, no nothing to take away from like what was going on in the scene.
Yeah.
And for animation and what they were showing, like with the Z95s kind of flying and engaging with the droids in their fighter battles and things like that. It's just like, oh wow, the details of these fights are starting to really come out.
Yeah, like we talked about this before, but I feel like season 6 really kind of turned a corner for the animation. And
there's still some of it where it's like, okay, Anakin looks a little weird.
Yeah.
And Anakin should have just Anakin pulling his punches or being a pussy, one or the other. That dude should have been in a fucking hospital. There's no way he should have been like, yeah, there's no broken bones. Like, no, come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
a couple of internal injuries,
right?
Broken bones.
Yeah, because he still used the Force a couple times and threw him into a goddamn glass table.
Yeah,
like that's
you'd think that would have done something.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
it's gonna be significant.
Yeah.
Fuck, why can't I think of the word? The word with the thing with the lines, the dialogue.
Oh, that's what you were searching for?
I was searching for fucking dialogue.
Oh wow.
Dialogue. That's what I'm trying to have here is dialogue with my knife hand. Fuck. Anyway. Yeah. I liked episode 7 because I felt like the action was there. And when I put it back on, like I wanted to, roll fresh into the show today.
Yeah.
I was in traffic too, but I had I had it going in the car and through the Bluetooth, like through the sound system, like the space battle.
Oh, like good sound effects and everything.
Yeah. It's just like, nice. This is so awesome. Like, I wish I had like a proper screen to be able to fucking watch this and let the car drive itself.
As the people beside you were like, what the fuck?
Like, there's a fucking star battle happening.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was, like I said, for that part of it. And then I let it creep into fucking the 8th episode where like, oh, she specifically asked for Jar Jar Binks. I'm like, oh, yeah. Waiter, check please.
So, that being the case, so we're not going to continue with the next episodes. I mean, next week we already have a different topic.
Right.
That's, we've already had planned, but like when we continue on with the Clone Wars, you don't want to do that arc.
Listen, what do you think? I think it's only 2-episode arc.
Yeah. I guess we could skip it, but I did want to see the Yoda arc to close the season.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a 3 show arc, isn't it?
3 or 4. I don't know if this episode 10 is part of it or not.
Episode 10's in 2 parts, maybe.
Yeah. Because the Jar Jar episodes are called The Disappeared Part 1 and Part 2. Then there's the Lost Ones after that. But then after that is Voices with Yoda.
I don't know. I'll put a call out to the listening audience too. Like, what do I'm in favor of skipping Jar Jar.
Okay.
To get to the Yoda episodes and then continue a conversation about Order 66 and everything that happens with that.
Okay.
Because I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to get to a point where like, okay, we're in the wheelhouse to Order 66 has been executed. Here's Rogue One. Let's kind of like get through that to get to the next parts in the timeline.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. But next week we are talking about Solo, a Star Wars story.
We are doing Solo.
Yeah. This is based on a text that you sent me a week or two ago, talking about how you were watching it and it kind of held up. And so we did. We went to our friend Bob's house.
Yep.
We watched it on his home theater, which we're going to talk about next week. And he's going to join us next week as we talk about Solo and a look back and seeing how well it holds up and maybe compare it to some more recent Star Wars movies. And
yeah, it might be a good time to go through like a reordering.
Okay. All right. Like for this next episode or
no, for that. Well, yeah, for the next episode.
Okay. If we have time, I mean, it's
just quick and dirty.
Okay.
Like I think the conversation will come up naturally.
Okay.
Honestly, because for what Solo is, I think we'll have plenty of time.
Okay. Easy enough. Cool. So that's that. We're a little early, but you got any end of show notes to read?
Of course I do. Because Lunar Girl gives me said notes.
Yep.
And I have said notes up and available. Like immediately. Oh, they're up on the screen. That's why. Why did the toolbar switch? I don't know. Lunar Girl, skip Jar Jar. The episode's annoying. Plus, he makes out with the chick Jar Jar.
Oh God, I could just see with their tongues.
That's fucking put up 11 runs against the Yankees, and now you're gonna fucking give up 2. Wheeler gives up 2 runs in the fucking first inning to the Marlins. God damn it. Anyway, for family happenings, we need to support the official band of the Sidebar Cantina until the end.
Yep.
Check out their socials for news and updates on their upcoming European tour with the opening band Red Swamp this coming September and October. Then go to tilltheendofficial.com to purchase tees, sweatshirts, stickers, posters, and concert tickets. Actually, I don't think the concert tickets you can get through that. You think you have to go through Life Force Records to get to the tickets. But regardless, go to tilltheendofficial.com and to Life Force Records and pre-order their self-titled debut album, Till the End.
And you will do it.
Due to release this coming September. Go buy some shit. Do it.
And we'll have to have Nick on the show after the album comes out. And
when we get our physical copies.
Yep. Have him sign it here on the show.
That's right. Then when we see the band next, when they come in for their the US portion of their tour, we'll have to have them sign it. I don't think I'm going to make it out there It'd be fun to get out there and see a show, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
The Orange and Fett Show released episode 162, a very long title in Portuguese that no one speaks, and I won't attempt it. But see for yourself on Apple or Spotify. Oh well, now I'm fucking curious. like, come on now. I have my podcast app open right here. Let's just go ahead and open that. And oh look, the Sidebar Cantina. Look at that.
There's no new reviews if you were looking.
All right, that's fair. I really have to dig up those reviews that were left that I keep saying I'm gonna. I'm the worst. I get busy flying the space plane. Orange and Fett. We're doing it live, folks. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. So there's going to the Orange and Fett show. What would you call this?
Podcast?
Well, their podcast homepage, I guess.
Yeah.
You'll see that episode 184, Brazilian Star Wars, Os Trapalhos na Guerra dos Planetas. Okay. Brazilian Star Wars is out, and they have episode 185 out, the Singles Ward.
I don't know what that's referring to.
The 2002 Hailstorm film, The Singles Ward. So, yeah.
All right. Well, go check them out.
Glad we clarified all that. Just a reminder, go to sub at Sidebar Gaming on YouTube, ding that Liberty Bell, and select all for updates. No news this week from the Escape Pod Grey reviews, used and abused layman terms. And I just gave you the Orange and Fett show. You can find us at bio.link/sidebarcantina, where you can find our links to Patreon, YouTube, our audio podcasts on Apple, Audible, and Spotify, and all social media platforms, including X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, and Discord.
Yes.
Once you get to the bio link, simply click the symbols under our pick to go to your platform of choice. You can also find all of our past Spotify mixtape playlists. God, this whole not breathing thing is like annoying. Also, under our bio link is our TeePublic merch shop. Choose from 7 designs. Oh, wait, there's more. No, there isn't. Newish designs on TeePublic. Sidebar swagtastic on everything from t-shirts to hoodies, tote bags, phone cases, stickers and pins, wall art, magnets, notebooks, laptop cases, pillows. Just about anything you can imagine. Nothing says loving like a naked Jason chick on a pillow. Go to bio.link/sidebarcantina and click merch. We already discussed the reviews. Please write us a 5-star review on Apple or Audible. While you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you click that old Liberty Bell from when we go live. And don't be afraid to share us with your friends. As always, a huge shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. You are the reason why we do this. And we thank you. And that is that.
All right. Something else we need to talk about that I didn't realize this was coming out so soon, but the Ninth Jedi series is dropping August 5th.
Wow. Okay.
And they're dropping all 8 episodes simultaneously, which Disney Plus never does that.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's curious that they're doing it this way. So I mean, we might want to take a look at the first episode or 2. See if it's a series we want to finish.
I mean, with them all being out at once.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I feel like you almost have to,
Yeah.
because we're going to. Our show next week is on the 3rd, right?
Yep. So then that comes out 2 days later.
So yeah, we'll have time to absorb at least the first couple episodes.
Okay. Do that on the 10th.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it shall be done. All right. Well, I guess that's the end of the show. We're packing it in a little early, but
Yeah.
gives Dave a few minutes to get home and see the wife before bed.
and put my chair together.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go.
Yes.
It was fun. And until next time, Dave and everybody else, may the force be with you.
Oh. There's nothing to click.